Before they were leading ladies in Hollywood, they were here, lighting up the 106 and Park stage and bringing that black girl magic. Let's take it back to the moments when these rising stars stopped by and showed us why they were next up.
Hey! It's my baby.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm great, happy to be here, happy to be in New York.
Are you taking all this in? Is it kind of surreal for you?
Yeah, I love 106 and Park, and so, yeah.
Already.
It's just, I'm so happy to be here,
Well, I ask if it's all kind of crazy for you because you were picked out of 300 girls that auditioned for this role. What's going through your mind?
Well,
And how did you feel when you got the role?
Okay, I auditioned 5 times to get this part.
Wow.
And on the second to the last time, that was a time where I kind of really thought that I was going to get the part because it was a crying scene that I had to do in the movie, and I didn't plan on going in there crying. I just was going to go in there and do the best that I could. And when I went in, I kind of took my nerves, and it just kind of helped me cry. And then after that, I shook the producer's hands, and I got to Doug Atchison, the writer and the director, and he stood up and he hugged me and he said, "Thank you so much." And then when I went outside to my mom, I was like, "Mom," he said, "Thank you so much." And that meant thank you so much for making it easy for me to give you the part.
Go ahead.
And that's what I thought. And he gave me the part, so that's what I knew. And when he told me I had gotten the part, I was just, wow, I couldn't wait to start working with them because they're, excellent actors, and it was just amazing.
Okay. Been real consistent lately. Got a lot of projects coming out and a lot of projects on the way. Do you feel like you're always working, or do you have personal time?
I have a little bit of personal time, but lately I feel like I've been working a lot. Oh, I love you too. What up, y'all?
Now, as you can see, the fellas definitely have love for Miss Meagan Good.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And you can't front. You're such a beautiful young lady.
Thank
I
you.
mean, is that hard for you? Does it have its disadvantages in the industry, especially such a male-dominated industry?
It definitely does. It's a little frustrating when you kind of only get considered for the pretty girl, or you get considered for the love interest, or you're not taken as seriously. So it's a little bit of a struggle to get out there and prove and say, look, I really can act, and I really, it's a little bit of a struggle, but it's a blessing. I enjoy the struggle.
And I heard you branching out. I heard you got the production thing and trying to be a businesswoman. Tell us a little about that.
I just produced my first film called Miles from Home. Thank you. I did the film festival circuit here, a couple different places. We got 9 awards, and we just ventured up with Mandalay Pictures, Damian Douglas and Mandalay Pictures, and just got the financing, some real money to shoot our next movie. Yeah.
You in it as well? Or?
Yeah, it's called Sundays in Fort Greene. Actually, we'll be shooting in Fort Greene.
Okay, so how long have you actually been acting?
When I started out, I was doing like extra work on Doogie Howser and Amen. But Friday was my first movie, when I was 13.
You're 13. But did you start acting at an early age? Like, when did you take lessons or commercials or anything like that?
Yeah, I took lessons. Honestly, I've had the same coach since I was 11. She's actually backstage.
Oh, wow.
Her name is Carnetta. Love you, Nene. I took little lessons here and there.
Right, that's what's up.
Doing it real big.
Okay.
Just a little something. Just a little
Change a bit,
Just a little bit. You only switch different, studios and stuff like that.
Now, you're a West Coast girl. How has New York been treating you?
They've been treating me so well. I love coming to New York. You guys are always so sweet and kind, and you guys always welcome me here, so thank you.
All right, now you already know, man, everybody is talking about, they missed you on last season's The Game. Everybody's been talking about that. See?
Aw,
Now,
thank
do you ever
you.
miss being Melanie?
Yes, I do. I loved playing Melanie. She was such an amazing character to play. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Hi. One of the best characters I've ever played in my entire life. So yeah.
Really?
Wow.
When's the last time you talked to one of your co-hosts from the show, The Game?
Oh my
When's the
gosh,
last time?
I always keep in touch with Hosea and Wendy and Brittany. We're all just extremely close.
That's
We just
awesome.
had dinner a few months ago. We're like family. We really, really are.
That's cool.
All right, well, for those that might be missing on The Game, you can check out on Instant Mom. You know what I'm saying? She only got a hot new show called Instant Mom out here. Now, go ahead and talk to us about Instant Mom. Break it down for us.
Yes, Instant Mom is going to be premiering on the 29th of September, and it's going to be on at 8:30 on Sundays, and I get to play a mom, and I'm a mom to a 2-year-old, Cree, and so I'm having so much fun, and I think I said it airs on Nick at Night. Did I say that? I'm having so much fun doing this show. Michael Boltman, he's amazing. Sheryl Lee Ralph, they're great. And I'm not just any mom, okay? I'm like a hot, sassy, fun, sexy stepmom, okay? Let's get it straight. But yeah, it's great. It's great. And I have 3 amazing stepkids on the show. It's been amazing. It's been a great experience.
Sounds like a really cool show.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm also producing it.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta throw that in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Trying to get my producing on.
Come
so.
on, got to.
This movie, they both of these guys doing an amazing job. Give them a round of applause. The movie's dope. And now you took the blonde out of your hair, but it's scary on film how close you guys.
It was a wig.
Exactly. Oh, really? It was? How close you guys remind us of Faith and Biggie. And you're actually from Brooklyn, and you're from New Jersey, where Faith is from. What goes through your minds when you think of all these comparisons?
It's amazing. I mean, it's a blessing, because I couldn't, there's no better way to come out than this. This is my big break, and I'm so glad to be here with y'all. So yeah, it's amazing. It's a blessing, that their lives are now being a blessing to us. They've already touched the world, and now they're, personally touching me and Jamal. So excited.
Indeed.
It's a very big look. And were there any misconceptions about the relationship that Faith had with Biggie before you even really found out when you were studying the role?
Yeah, big time. First of all, he was still living with his mother. And so, yeah, everybody thinks that she married him for money and for fame. And she had her own money. She was writing songs for people. She had a car and a place. So that was a huge misconception. They really were in love with each other. It wasn't all, the wrong reasons that they got together. They were in love, and they wanted to be together before he died. They wanted to get back together, and his death is what made that impossible. So it's really sad.
Y'all really gotta see the movie to see the whole true story. You did your thing, Mama.
Thank you.
I heard that you asked the director, you were like, at what point did you know that I had the role? That's what you asked the director. And what did he say?
That was actually last week. I just thought about it. What, George, what was it? And so we, at the audition, at the chemistry test between me and him, he also brought in some girls that were auditioning for Lil' Kim. The Turi, who has gotten the role, was one of them. But there was another girl. It was me and her. And he said, I want you to improv a fight. She's at work. You coming in and ask her what happened between you and Biggie. So we, I came in and I'm, asking
Got
her.
Jersey.
And she started popping all of this here, and I ended up pushing her. And she was really little, and she went flying. And so we finished that improv, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to push her. And he said that was the moment, when, because I just went there.
Most of us would have caught a case, she caught a role. Who would have known? Who would have known? Now, your name, it's a very beautiful name, and you shorten it for your career. Can you tell us your full government name, the real one? Because I was messing it up earlier trying to.
Well, in Latin America, you have your first 2 names and your first last names, the first 2. So it's Zoe Saldana Nazario. So that's my name.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more. Zoe
Jadira Saldana Nazario.
It's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I had to get that squared away.
And you're from Queens, right? You grew up in Queens. How often do you get to come back to New York with your busy Hollywood schedule that you got?
Well, I live here, so New York is still my zip code. You do travel a lot, which is always a blessing. I think I love that the most about this career is that you get to go to places that you would have never thought to go if you were in any other profession. So it gives you the opportunity to meet people, meet different cultures, be exposed to different ways of life, and you get a better appreciation of life,
And speaking about different cultures, so Dominicana, right? You're Dominican?
Yeah, Dominicana Boricua, so.
Hey, there you go. When's the last time you've been to PR or DR?
Last time, I think it was like 4 months ago. So, and I'm going October. So I have my grandpa there, and all my family's in PR and DR. So you always go and visit them.
That's right.
So besides home, what's your favorite place? You said you travel a lot. What's your favorite place that you've been to?
My favorite place, I think, oh dear, I think it was Germany. Wow. And it was very cute because my sister and I went there twice because we have really good friends there, and we were in this town called Lorach. And my sister's sort of crazy sometimes, and we're sitting in the sidewalk, and we had an issue with the food because it was very different from arroz con pollo and all that stuff. So so we would only just go to McDonald's and eat in this town. And my sister at one point there are these guys walking by. She goes, "Oh, yell Shuna Henten," and I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Just yell it." I'm like, "Oh, Shuna Henta," and the guys Shuna Henta or Shuna Henten.
Okay.
And they turn around and they go, "Danke schön." They say thank you, and she made me me yell nice butt to them.
From TV screens to the big screen, these powerhouse women proved they were the future of Black Hollywood. And they're still running the game. Will Keke Palmer take home the trophy? Tune in to the NAACP Image Awards to find out.